Basically, this is what I know about your Emperor, Aelar. Hi! Ha 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 ha! Found this out, and everybody else needs to know this because this means if he comes here, we're fucked. However, he can't access demiplane, so if we talk in here, he can't affect our minds at all. Which means he can't affect mine and
Alar's
Maris's
response
mind.
to that is, why do you think I had Eldrin put me in a dimensional pocket?
Until recently, I thought you were put here to be kept safe, not from you, not from him, but so that you wouldn't hurt us, okay? Until recently, I thought you were a bad guy. You give off bad guy vibes. Very much.
Well, you were close. I was put in here to be safe.
Yeah, I thought Eldrin was saving us from you, okay?
No, he was saving you from him. Him as in Big Bad.
Yeah.
The,
So whenever I came to talk to you,
L'Empereur.
I was being put in a little bubble of safety. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. Like I said, until recently, you came off with bad guy vibes. I didn't know this, okay? I'm sorry for being late to class. Quit backing me all you want, Aelar, just because you're an ancient as fuck, super knowledgeable piece of shitty ass book right now.
Just so mean. You're so mean.
Doesn't
Why all
mean
the
that
anger?
I am stupid. So don't even. I will stab you again. Sorry, Elgin, but he pisses me off. A lot. Also, my group, most of us, except for Eldrin, because you don't talk to most of us, didn't know this. So I'm filling everybody in. So you too, fucking idiot book. Ah. You know, you're lucky those chains and shit kick you from being stabbed. And that you're not here in person. Like physically here, else I would stab you multiple times. And then Donnie would heal you. And then I would stab you some more. And Donnie would heal you again. I don't want you dead, I just want you feel pain because you're annoying. If he can't access demiplanes, and he can sort of access our time and really access your time and people that were in that time, how the hell do we use me to free Mistra? Because I know as a God touched person, thanks again, ALR, by the way. Not that I asked for this, but how do we use me to stop him without him sending generals here to kill me?
Well, his ability to track you is probably slightly limited. Otherwise, you would have a kill squad here now.
Yeah.
Meaning, your best bet would be to take your war to him.
And travel through time.
That is a viable option, is it not?
Yeah, if I do that, I could horribly fuck up this timeline. Worse than he already has.
Time has a
Yeah.
way of rebounding into where it's supposed to be. However, some things can be modified in it. It's less. Do not think of it as a what's what the word I'm looking for. Think of it, wheat in the field. You can grab one strain of wheat and break the stem. The rest of the wheat isn't affected.
Okay, so we can break me, but not everybody else. Okay, then how do they get home? Without the big old sacrifice, because if I can control Mistress Magic, but they fucking can't, it kind of makes it not okay. Yeah, now?
Are you not factoring in for them to send things here? They have a soul forge too. Oh, the same soul forge. Sorry.
Yeah, Soul Forge, same Soul Forge, different times. I got that, but they have to sacrifice, and if I control Mistress Magic, we might not have to sacrifice. However, that means I have to be alive for my people to get back here and not have shit completely go fucky. But if we fuck up with him, which means that you don't fuck up and get on here, it fucks up this timeline. Because if you don't exist, and anyone doesn't exist, and then I don't exist, it doesn't come full circle. Again.
And if you don't exist, you could have never gone in back in time to change things so that that would have never happened. What is your point? If you do not want to save the world, simply walk away.
You think I
If
would
you are
give it
afraid,
away?
simply walk away.
In what world, Aelar, do I look like I'm a scared little pussy bitch?
Well, you seem to be acting like one. Oh,
Yes.
I could ruin the timeline. Oh, who fucking cares? Is what he's saying, more or less. Not in those words, but
I
comes
care
down to it
about
is like,
other people. As
if
much as
you do not fix things, he will send people until he kills everyone here.
and if I go over there, I could end my entire party's lives.
If you do nothing, you will end the everyone's lives. Not your party, everyone you
Yeah,
know,
I
everyone you've
know.
never known, everyone you could ever have known. If
No
you do
shit.
everything, that could still happen. If you do one or two things, you could change some outcomes, but it could all end up the same way. There are many what ifs. If you sit there and fight over all the what ifs, you will be trapped in a book for eternity
Oh, sounds like you have some
because you'll think
experience.
that was the only solution there is. So you'll do something stupid.
Have
But
you met me?
perhaps, but perhaps doing something stupid is the point. So your choices are simple. Do nothing and die. Do something and
And
possibly die. Do everything and survive or die.
I don't care about. Looks at Allie, looks to Ari. Eh. You know my feelings on this. I don't care if I die. I care if my people, Thessalian, Ari, Quar, you,
Why is your
die.
life worth less than theirs? Why does your life not matter? Why is it that everyone that cares about you is worthless to you? You sound like me. I have my reasons to be emotionless. You do not.
And
Stop being a coward and live up to your potential. Otherwise, all of my efforts have been for nothing, and this world will be destroyed by my folly. I'm not angry. He is. Oh, by the way, everyone can hear him.
that's new.
You
Good.
made him mad. He's not actually saying you're a coward. He's just trying to get your grit up there, right?
I'm sorry, you don't push my buttons as much as somebody, and somebody else does. But because of, unlike you, I'm not gonna just sit back and watch people that I care about die. I actually give a shit. My life to me, though they think different, could go and rot in a fucking hole. I will do what I have to do to save the people I give a fuck about. You let mom walk away to do what I do, like what she does. They aren't letting me walk away, because they're, well done. I'm not scared to go die. I don't want people I care about dying.
I never said you were scared to die. I said you were scared to live.
Oh, fuck you. I've never been scared to live.
Then why do you wish to walk to your death? Why do you wish to not fight? Why do you wish to not come up with another solution? There's always other options. There's always more solutions. There's always more things you can think of. There's always more options. If things go correctly, you could have everyone back. All the people you care about, even the ones you don't know you care about.
On that off chance that he wins, I won't risk
And
those
if you
that don't
don't
need to
risk
die.
anything, there is not an off chance he wins. If you do not
He
get the
will,
help
and
from
I get
all that you
that.
can have that you can get, you are doomed. You cannot face him alone. You
How
cannot
do
face
you
him with a
know?
small army. You cannot face him with a medium army. You cannot face him in that sense because I tried. You think I'm in this book because it's a punishment. No,
You did it to save Mister. Yeah, yeah, I got that memo.
wrong. I did it to save her. Yes, he loves Mithra, but
Mm-hmm. He's locked up in chains. You know, I don't have to mince my words. He's fucking locked up in chains. Why didn't you do more? If you thought that you could fight him, why didn't you ask for her blessing? Why didn't you at least give it a fucking shot? Because clearly, you had to rely on a goddamn baby. A baby who's here saving your ass, trying to save my world's ass, and now I have to go save your world's ass because you fucked up so badly that you had to genetically alter a child to be the godchild of your fucking wishes when you're the one that made humans fucking exist. So somehow you fucked up so badly because you decided that you didn't need any help. And yes, I get the memo. I need help. No shit. Haha. No duh. But
what
if
makes you
you
think you were genetically modified? What makes you think you were not born of love? What makes you think that I did not watch your birth with your mother beside me? What makes you think that I don't care? I have been in this book for 10,000 years. Do you not think I have thought every moment about every decision I have ever made? Do you not think that every chance I get, I think about other solutions? No, this was the only way, for the only way to save her is to save Mistra. Alone, we are not powerful enough. We need full strength. If you succeed, you will cause ripples in time, which will have unforeseen consequences. Yes, but those can be harnessed.
yeah, it's weapons. That's
And what do
usually
you
knows
think
already.
those and what do you think those weapons can be used for?
Weapons are usually used to kill people. Yeah, I got the memo. He's going.
Or to destroy things.
If we destroy it, while we're at your timeline, we're trapped.
If you destroy it at my timeline, then who is free?
Can't I just free her in this timeline?
What good would that do?
It would
Then
still
she'd still
frustrate
be
her.
trapped in that timeline.
Or you can feel her thinking. She's weighing options right now. And he does get the flash of him and Thalion at one point,
Mhm.
and calculating possibilities. The obvious remark here is, can I send them back and then be safe? They won't let me. But if I send Quar back before I destroy it, would he forgive me? Probably. What will that do to the timeline? Probably be with Aelar. Oh god. As a player, love Aelar, but oh god. From a language point of view, I get to be stuck with Aelar. Ugh. So she'll look to Aravel first and go, how do you want to play it? It means you won't ever see Swift Shadow or your group again. You'd be with me, but you'd lose them.
Response is,
Think of it,
hey,
Hollow.
if that's how things work, I'm willing to go.
You wouldn't have any regrets?
Wow, there was that sweet brunette back in El Manthor, but I don't think she was into me.
Typical Ari. Okay, he's fine with it. No regrets. Okay.
Thalion doesn't even wait for you to ask him. He's like, I'm down.
What about your mom and family?
They'll understand.
But you'll never see them again.
And
Ever.
and that's a possibility. I'm willing to take that possibility. I would rather lose everything I know than lose you. Both of them are like, and you know Quar would say the same.
Yes, and we are sending Quar back through so he can at least have his life. I'm not making him stay trapped in Lunari land.
Welcome to Lunaria.
We'll have to do this on the convergence. How long will we have from the time we get across to your side, ALR, think before he notices us? Or be able to destroy it? How far back do you think we can jump? If we converge on our time.
You have one chance to get there.
Yes. We have the one convergence to get there. I got that. How
No,
far
you have
back can
one
we
chance to
jump?
get there. You get in there, you do your thing. And that is your only chance. He will know you're there fairly quickly. He will send forces after you almost immediately.
When we do the jump, how far back do you need to jump to free her? Like the start of your people, when they first disappeared, what area along that line do we have to jump?
Well, if you've been piecing together my tidbits of information that I've been giving you, your target date is 15,000 years ago when their civilization fell, because there could be timey-wimey bullshit that was the reason for that.
That extra 3,000, that extra 3,000, I need, if there's nothing within the next 3,000 years matter about the Elven ship.
So that was like 3,000 years where the Lunari were gone and the other elves started forming, meaning there was survivors from the Lunari and or other races of elves that slowly became other elves and then repopulated. As one famous individual once said, life finds a way. Of course, that time period of the planet was probably controlled by dragons.
How do we control the time
Life
slip
found a way. Squish.
to destroy it?
Destroy what?
The Soul Forge to free her. How do we control the time slips? The temporal shit. To free her?
Well, if you could get a technician, and then you could get an activation key, and then you get a catalyst, that you would be able to figure it out from that way. He gives you the technical details that I don't want to go into because I'm not technical that way. You need a catalyst. You're not sure what the catalyst is at this precise moment, but you have an idea that you might be it. With the proper amount of control, the Soul Forge, you can control the timey wimey waves. You can send things through time. You can modify things in time. You can go forward, go back, go sideways. Meet yourself. Meet yourself. Self. Meet another version of yourself. Meet Bill from accounting. Find a wagon.
How do I get that level of control over the rifts so I can aim the hammer of God, essentially, onto the forge?
You would have to do that there.
Yes.
You would need your technician with you and your key. Obviously, they won't let you use their key or their technicians, probably.
No, I figure I can get a dwarf technician. I might be able to convince the one that was at there that Nigel's dealing with. We have to deal with Nigel first. I'm gonna be so tired. I'm not even gonna be able to heal. He looks at Tommy like, he's gonna waste all his spell slots on me. So he'll have one more shot at us because he probably doesn't have the island of mass that he needs to shoot off that other hand of God. Not yet. And he probably knows that we're gonna be gunning for the convergence. So he's gonna make a stand there. I can't demi-plane away from him a second time because he's already learned that trick, probably.
Well, you're still not actually sure if he's aware that you're still alive, or he has no way of verifying that you're alive. So, to the best of your knowledge, he thinks you're dead right now. But he's also a very intelligent man that is not going to, just assume that assumption is 100% correct. He is going to cover his bases.
He's going to send more people to the cover space.
Mhm.
As we said earlier, if you run an experiment and it goes sour, you double check why and how and all that shit, which means more forces.
Exactly.
And make sure
So,
that you get the right way, because if his forces aren't coming back, clearly there's a reason, and it's probably not because the forces here were expecting and knowledgeable enough without some other input and or help. So something's going up to make it so that his forces aren't coming back to him.
well, when it comes to timey-wimey bullshit, the thing is, you send
Never
people
trust the
forward in
DM.
time and they do their job and they come back, they should arrive at the time they left. So, if they don't arrive immediately when they left, they're not coming back.
Which means he knows that something's up.
So he already knows something's up.
Yeah. But he's got to figure out how and why and where and his calculations of what happened. Was it our forces? Was it me? Was it something else? As far as he knows, he hasn't seen me. Bayless Aelar, what description of me does he know me to look like, other than the half and half?
He doesn't know what your description is at all.
So how the hell did he find me? How did he track me if he doesn't know what I look like?
How would he have seen you?
Descriptions of other people. I don't know. Okay, then how did he
For
find
him
me
to
and
have a
track me?
description of you, somebody would have had to go from his time frame to your time frame, figured out who you are, identified all the details, verified those details, and then gone back to him to tell him. He doesn't know who you are. Also, who says he's the one that fired the weapon? Directly, I mean.
How does the person firing the weapon know how to track my ass?
Magic.
Which means hiding in plain sight won't fix it.
Meaning disguise self probably won't help.
I was thinking disguise kit, but still. Same shit,
Guys
different
kit
pile.
magic, non-magic versions. You could literally walk up to him and he wouldn't know who you are, other than the fact there's a blonde-haired, pale-skinned elf walking up to him when all of his people are dark-skinned. He'd be like, "Something's not right here," and then he would be able to tell, be like, figure out who you are, but still not know
Yeah.
who you are. You
The one
killed
firing the weapon
you killed
knows
everyone
who's
I ever cared about. I don't even know you.